LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country whose citizens are fed up with our ridiculous healthcare system that is unlike the systems employed by every other industrialized nation in the world. Instead of providing universal health care that is the same for everyone, we have a class system for our health care that reflects our economic system, which has placed the vast majority of our nation's wealth in the hands of a very small group of individuals. Anyone who's not in that very small group has to deal with the only healthcare system in the industrialized world that can cause financial ruin if you are faced with a catastrophic illness. The other 25 industrialized nations of the world use the taxes collected from their citizens to ensure access to affordable health care for everyone. The United States does not. The leaders of our nation have saddled us with a healthcare system that allows insurance companies to determine what illness will be covered and what the cost of that coverage will be. This creates a moral conundrum that puts the desire for profit ahead of the desire to provide the highest level of care to our citizens. The resistance has already demonstrated the unacceptability of the GOP's newest version of save the rich and screw the poor healthcare. We have the infrastructure in place to make the transition to universal health care as painless as possible. Expanding and modifying Medicare to accommodate all our citizens is logical, fair, humane, cost effective, and very doable. Since Medicare only covers 80% of medical expenses, insurance companies would still be needed to provide policies that cover the remaining 20%. They would no longer have the right to decide what would be covered, and they would drastically have to cut administrative costs in order to be competitive, but they would also have a captive market of over 300 million. This is where we, the people, must take a stand and force our government to do the right thing or face the consequences. You can reach me at theliberalredneck@gmail.com, and you can visit live with me, the pagan goddess, and the professor every Thursday evening at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.